this MP or what Sekondi, why something very impressive. And today, myself, many team, we saw it and we felt to say, this is something worth talking about. You know, Sekondi MP, your friend Blay Nyameke Ama, he has donated 300,000 exercise books worth 1.2 million Ghana, nearly 12,000 peoples, and access to these books. You know, the last time, he donated around 15,000 books. Now, 300,000 exercise books here were donated in the Sekondi metropolis. You know, what is happening? They say, Aquarabia is getting exercise book, full exercise book, and sanatem na ende. They are going to get full books. So Aquarabi used 2 books, 3 books. Now they are going to get exercise books for all the subject, full exercise books. This is a member of parliament. Now, I think I have his interview here. Let's listen to him.
Why we are doing this is to let every child to be in school. A scenario is, last year I met a parent. The children, 2 of them, have sat at home for 1.5 months. The reason being, he could not afford a single exercise book. That touched me so hard that I decided, instead of providing 10 this year, I decided that I will provide all 20 exercise books for every child. And that cost me 1.2. And then the pupils of Sekondi, we are providing 300,000 exercise books. Last year we did 50,000. Each student had 5. And then we decided that we were going to do 300,000 this year, this academic year, meaning that every student is getting 20 exercise books. Every child in Sekondi is getting 20. So we are doing 15,000 children per this year. Why? Because we do not want any child to be left out in education in Sekondi. Reason being that I am where I am because of education. My mother or my parents were just petty traders, but they managed to educate me with the little money they had. Then times the economy was good. At this time, you and I know that it's very difficult. And Sekondi is one of the poorest constituencies in the metropolis. Parents find it very hard and difficult to buy 20 exercise books a ward. So we came in to make sure that every child will be in school this academic year. Why?
So when I sit here and I do 4 campaigns for such a gentleman to still be the MP of Sekondi, Maya Boniana. Ejapame sakwasi ampenyi we ana odi MPP nim. Okotena bulare nim emyebusa ne se edien na waya ma Sekondi for 8 years. Ejapame sa wi ni jantra. This man has been an MP for just 9 months. 300,000 exercise books for Sekondi metropolis. Aquarabia benya at least 12-20 books. So when I sit here and I say, you know what, such a person, every single time I get the opportunity, I will use my platform to support such people to become members of parliament or to continue doing his job. Are you going to have an issue with me? No. He does not have to have a PhD or be dressed like a clown in Mozambique, wearing a 3-piece suit and smoking cigarettes like a Kufuado and Bedieto to look like somebody who wants to help. These are people who understand the plight of the people on the ground. And you might think this is a small gesture. This is a huge one. And you see, the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is not the first time he's done this. Now he has opened it up. He is making it bigger. And for all you know, he's going to make it bigger. So you ask yourself, say, Ejapame sakwasi ampenyi we ene kobi ochredako. Akwana wa isa adreno. San kwasi afon for 8 years. What did they actually do for the people of Sekondi? Ochredako is the regional minister or your MP for Takoradi. San kwasi afon we for mienu. Ejapame sa. Besides, I'm trying to find the Ejapamesa interview. I'm trying to find out a Japamesa interview with Bolare. Bolare busan a simple question. Or say, a Japamesa, a dear no wayama sekendi for kwasia we the MP 8 years in kwasia semonkwa. Jimini we. I have the video. This is a Japamesa MPP MP, former MPP, a sekendi takrade MP. Kwasia we gave these people room.
Any more issues relating to item 4? Okay. Honorable
I'm sorry, Mr. S, I don't think that's the video. Try and get me the video of Ejapamesa and Bolare. I have it. Thank you very much, Mr. S. I have it here. Thank you.
3 projects that you've done, Andrew Mesa.
Well, we've done quite a lot, but for me, I don't like to speak about those kinds of things because really they are things that every MP.
You're serving the people.
I'm coming.
They want to know.
There are things that, of course, we doing AstroTurfs. 2 of them.
So AstroTurf will be your achievement
in second D.
AstroTurf will be your achievement.
So that's why I was running away from the question. 2 of them.
So AstroTurf.
There are things that, of course, we doing AstroTurfs. 2 of them.
So AstroTurf will be your achievement
in second D.
AstroTurf will be your achievement.
So that's why I was running away from the question. There are things that, of course, we doing AstroTurfs. 2 of them.
So AstroTurf will be your achievement
in second D.
AstroTurf will be your achievement.
So that's why I was running away from the question.
These were the people who were members of parliament. We're not a member of parliament of Sekondi. 8 years. We need Jimmy for when in Ghana kasa anyhow. Or to tosio stupidly arrogant. Yabusan said, "Dear, why am I Sekondi for?" Also, why AstroTurf? Also, that is why I don't like talking about my achievement. He did nothing at the expense of the people of Sekondi. Because campaign wait to talk them and bow one crying. He didn't do anything. And somebody has been the MP for just 9 months. Where to me, I'm Sekondi takrade Akwarabia okosku woho. Wama Akwarabia 20 books. And this is not the first time he started. He even did this when he wasn't a member of parliament. So this man, I a friend of Blay Nyameke, Ama, should I sit here and say Obin Tuntian was Sekondi? No. So this man by MP for another 24 years, sir. Do you know what he would do in the lives of the young people in Sekondi? Do you know the number of lives he can change? Do you know the impact he will make in the lives of our 4 and Nkwara? And this is what we talk about every day. The NDC is a political party. They don't talk that much. But they are ordinary people. They understand the plights of the people. You see, the difference between the NPP and NDC and NSA, majority of the time, the people who join the NDC are ordinary people. And when I say ordinary people, they are people from different regular backgrounds. The people who join the NDC, they don't come into politics flexing their muscle and making it look like they are the repository of their intelligence or wisdom. They are from some unique family. They have some wisdom, and that their contribution to Ghana's politics is going to change everything. You see, say, when you sit back and you watch the NDC, majority of the people who join the NDC and even become MPs, they are what we call the regular people who want to contribute their quota and move. And it's like when you go back into the history of the NDC, you can see say all the people are NDC politics. They are all regular people. When I say regular people who don't make you think say people who are from different diverse backgrounds. We see say they are from the poorest backgrounds or the poor tribe, or we see them as they are the minority. It will study NDC power. There are people from minority groups. People don't respect them. They are the ones, majority of them joining NDC and making impact in our lives. It is a analysis now. You can see clearly, say no. When people join the NDC, they just don't join the NDC to be seen as people who came with gold in their hand. They always want to join the NDC and leave a legacy, something that those people they came from, or the group that basically pushed them to come to where they are now. They will be proud of them. So what's the idea? It is already dynamics now. Omo joining NDC nyina, omo fema baba bedru MP, minister no, you ko hwe background any the way they entered politics are. They are from what we call the regular people. And intina NPP for omunya opportunity say yeah dear we are elites yeah ko school but ukomu deeper common sense no omunibi and their inner monkey is tribalism and lies. So all the NPP for na ho na o split yomo na o scrutinize yomo na o some deep questions that demand reasonable answers are they don't have anything in their head, and that is the package na omudidi Ekufuado ba power. That is the package na Gabi Ochida akomodiji to me. That is the package na Eyo Furiata ba power. That is the package na Eyo Bawumia ba power. But when you sit them down and listen to them deep, you realize that their inner monkey is stupid. And that is what is playing out in our politics. That is what we are seeing in our politics. In the Ghana development, from when we had independence to this date, Osha Kwame Nkrumah, look at where Kwame Nkrumah is coming from. Very, very humble beginnings. He belonged to a tribe. People do not, or some group of people think, say, I'm a lower tribe. They are the minority tribe. So they never gave Kwame Nkrumah the relevance. The reason why Kwame Nkrumah struggled to get to where they were was because they first ask where they are from. And when they get to know where they are from and hear the sound of their name, they start to put them in a place. And Nkrumah broke that chain. That is why when Nkrumah came and joined JB Dankwamono, he saw that quickly. And that even him being intelligent and smarter than these fools dressed like clowns with a voice in their head, he realized that their people are just book stupid. They don't have common sense to govern or to lead. So Nkrumah along the way said, I am going to split from these foolish clowns pretending to be the white man but know nothing about how governance is. Nkrumah along the way decided to split, to detach himself from Ekufuado and the Busianfo Asefo MPP Asefo who were being massaged by the white person as stupid white dogs. It is so steady the way they were dressing and the way Nkrumah was dressing. Nkrumah had a pure Pan-Africanist idea, even in his how he looked, how he dressed. But Usha Ekufuado mo, Usha the Busianfo Asefo, JB Dankwamo, Buziamo, Usha the way they dressed, they basically dressed like butlers. They dress like Obia or Broni Chaya or Swaswa Broni Diane. They wanted to impress Broni for Broni to think, say, all the aboy out to the Timunkwa de Unimnansa. What dress here was a 6-piece suit in Kwado Unimnansa. So they followed the white man without reasoning. But Nkrumah saw that quickly. Nkrumah always believed in his identity and where he was coming from. So his style was different. His approach to things was different. Nkrumah stayed in Europe. He stayed in America. But Nkrumah never had an accent. Kwame Nkrumah, he stayed in Europe, he stayed in America, and Nkrumah never came back home with an accent. But JB Dankwa came back home speaking like the Queen. But every time the Queen heard him speak, the Queen was asking, what kind of accent is this? Because the Queen knew that these people are foolish. They cannot be us. They are pretending to be us. And it's a steady terrain now. Nana do Dankwa Ekufuado, Bedi Etuo, Oforiata Dems, Gabi Ochidam Dako Dems, MPP Fono, they came home with an accent. They didn't know how they would be belonging, where they belong. That's the word I wanted to use.